Yo.
Yo, West Side?
What's up? What's that?
Alright.
Okay, we're good.
Eat.
I know. Susan.
Score! Oh, sorry.
That was the first period highlights. Here, let me turn that off so you
First
know.
period highlight? Oh, shoot.
Come on.
Robbie turned the Bruins off.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy New Year, and welcome to the first 2017 edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie, joined by Kyle. Kyle, sitting on the other side of me today. Kyle, how are you tonight?
Doing all right. Just taking the new year, I'm kind of tired, actually. I'm not going to lie. I had a long day at work, so how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, like I said, first episode of 2017, and what a way to start the new year in terms of On a Couch Talking Sports, and bringing back one of our all-time favorite guests who now is tied for the most number of appearances on a Couch Talking Sports with 4. Our pal Doug is back. Doug, Happy New Year and welcome back to the couch.
Happy New Year, guys. Thank you so much for having me again. And I'm glad to tie the record. Hopefully I'll be able to break it down the road because, I'm that kind of guy.
Doug is very competitive when it comes to sports talk show appearances.
It'll be Doug versus Craig in this one.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, Craig and Doug are tied four times apiece. So.
Bring him in the ring. I'll get him.
But so since this is our first episode of the new year, what we wanted to do is obviously there are going to be a lot of sports-related things that happen in the year 2017. That's a given with any calendar year. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to sort of play predictors tonight and give 3 sports-related predictions each for the year 2017. It can be about any sport, any level, anything, just what we think is going to happen over the next 12 months. So, Doug, since you are the special guest, I'm going to give you first crack at it.
Okay. Well, my first prediction of 2017. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year to everybody out there.
Yeah, already said that.
No, I know you did earlier.
No, I was just saying.
Trying to figure out what I said.
Happier New Year. He wants to know happiness than New Year. So that's good.
Yeah.
I like it. I like your thinking, Doug.
Did not want to miss out on that opportunity to say Happy New Year because I forgot if I said it. My first real prediction, and this is may or may not come to a shock with people. My first thought when I thought about this subject was the first thing that came to my mind was hockey. And I think the reason it came to my mind was because of our local team that is not doing very well right now.
Yeah.
So my first prediction of 2017, and this is a little bit hard for me to say, but I think that Claude Julien is going to be fired. Ooh. And I think it's going to be a very big shakeup. I think they already started with waiving the second string Anton Khudobin,
who, by the way, cleared waivers and now is going back down to Providence.
Doesn't surprise me that he cleared waivers. I wonder why he cleared waivers.
Yeah.
So that's I just think that they're in a downward spiral right now, and I think that
will they make the playoffs this year? Just to sort of point 1A to your first thought, will they make the playoffs?
That's a great question. I think that if they go out and get a forward that can shoot, and maybe possibly another defenseman, I think that they have a good chance of at least making the playoffs. I think they're going to have a real hard time because some of the older guys, Patrice Bergeron's playing very well. He always does. I think he's a little hurt.
Chara's
always kind of a little bit slower than most, although he has his spurts, he has his moments where he plays really well.
Right.
Some of the younger guys just haven't stepped it up on defense yet. Colin Miller being one of them. McQuaid is good for a good fight, but he's typically, if you watch any goal that happens, he's typically just standing right there at the goal, not not really paying attention too much, which is probably not a good idea if you're a defenseman. I seriously think that they need to get not necessarily a superstar, because I don't think there's any real superstars out there that are available, but I think if they get a top of the line forward, a scorer. I know I saw today that the Avs, our Colorado Avalanche, are looking for a trade. There was no real person involved. I think it's their captain, but I'm not sure. I don't want to say anything now, and to say somebody call me up later on and say you were wrong. But I think that's really what they need. I think. I also think they need a shakeup.
But you think that even if they do make the playoffs, that Claude is still going to be on the way out the door?
I think he is, and the reason I say is because let's play a little game here. Take Claude off the team right now.
Okay.
Are they still going to play the same way?
Probably.
Exactly.
Probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my feeling is that and
I don't think it's coaching as much to do with it as just personnel.
Exactly. I think personnel has a lot to do with it. Obviously, the coach Julian doesn't play.
Yeah.
But I think the coaching does have something to do with it on the side of he gets them prepared.
True.
He motivates them. He does a lot. I think he's a great coach. I'm not necessarily in favor of him being fired. This is
you just think what's going to happen.
This is this is my prediction. Is that the same play that they're doing now is going to happen whether Claude's there or not. I think they need to step up and find somebody. And I think the first part of that is waiving Khudobin, bringing McIntyre.
Yeah.
Bringing McIntyre up as a second string because he's an NHL ready goalie.
True.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's my first.
So that's
prediction.
your first prediction. What's your second and third prediction?
Didn't know you were gonna. Can you go over there?
No, so we're zipping through. We're
zipping through. Okay, a little
three.
zip here. Okay, great. Terrific. Wonderful. Ready for the first one? Not ready for the second one.
You told me you had at least two.
I do. My second prediction is probably the prediction that's probably one of you are definitely going to say. I'm glad I'm going first then. My second prediction is that the Red Sox will not only make it to the World Series, but will win the World Series.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In 2017. I will predict that. I will also predict that, and I think this is something I want more than a prediction, is I would love to see the Cubs make it again.
Red Sox Cubs
World Series.
That would be the most ideal World Series ever.
That would be the pinnacle of. I mean, I would actually get the DVDs of that one.
Yeah.
Not that I don't have the other ones, especially 2004 because that's the first time they won in 86 years or whatever it is. But yeah, that's what I think. I mean, the addition of Chris Sale, the top three pitchers in our in the pitching rotation right now. I don't know, and as long as Price comes back, and by the way, Price's wife just had a baby.
Yeah, congratulations
to David Price, which might make him in a better mood. I don't know, maybe not.
Make him pitch better. Maybe, yeah.
But I think Price really needs to be on. I think the adding of Chris Sale, I think, is going to take less pressure off of Porcello and less pressure off of Price to be able to do stuff. So I think they're going to be more relaxed.
You mean take more pressure off?
Yeah,
they're going to
have less pressure because of adding of this really terrific pitcher. And so that's really my prediction.
And they got rid of Clay Buchholz too. So
they did get rid of Clay Buchholz, which is kind of like getting rid of Claude Julien. It was time. It's just time.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Although Cleveland just beefed up their offense.
Oh, that's right. They signed Encarnacion.
Yeah, so
who the Red Sox have been trying to get, but unfortunately could not.
Yeah. There's a couple of other guys out there that they could possibly get, but I think they're pretty much done right now. But I think I would love to see an American League championship. Cleveland and the Red Sox would be
get a little revenge from last year's
get a little revenge.
Yeah.
Get a little revenge if we could. That would be great. Yeah. So that's really my second prediction. Kind of a, I don't know.
No, that's
natural. Natural prediction, but oh, you want me to do that?
Yeah. Staring him down.
I had to. My third one is really. My third one really has to do, and I've thought about this a lot. The third one has to do with the Celtics, and my third one has to do. Well, it was going to be NASCAR, but I decided to do something. Because NASCAR's my favorite. So my third one is really has to do with the Celtics, and it has to do with the fact that I believe that what's going to happen very soon, and of course it's 2017 now, so very soon is, at least in the next month or two, is that Trader Danny is going to trade someone or something. Maybe the whole Boston Garden. I don't know. We have to watch. You got to watch your offices at the Garden because you can trade those off too.
Tomorrow we see just a
truck
holding
on. They have to play at
the practice facility.
At the practice facility. Actually, it's not Waltham anymore.
Oh,
it is now, but it's going to be over where the Bruins practice, right?
Really? Okay.
Yes. New Balance.
Nice.
New Balance is building a facility for them too. My prediction is that a big hefty free agent is coming. Now, do I know who that is? No. Do I have a couple of ideas about who that may be? Yeah, I think I do, but not quite sure because of the fact that it's so unpredictable.
Right.
I would love to see Boogie Cousins here. I think we need a center so we can bring Horford back to his natural position, which is power forward. I know Millsap is out there right now. He played with Horford down in Atlanta.
That's right.
Millsap wants to stay in Atlanta, though, from what I heard today and late yesterday, when this whole thing came up. You don't have to get a lot from Millsap because he's older, so it's not like we're going to give him a first-round pick, one of the Brooklyn picks or something like that, or Isaiah Thomas. So that's not going to happen. But if we can get him on the cheap, he's not a bad player. He's a little inconsistent, a little older, so not somebody I really want. But, that's kind of what I'm thinking is that I think and Gordon Hayward, which has been brought up in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
The craziness of Jay Crowder and Gordon Hayward. On Twitter and everywhere else.
Yeah.
That craziness has happened too. But I think that's
by the way,
what's going to happen.
For fans that are watching, or hope people that are watching that do not live in Boston, we are not racist.
We're not.
We're really not racist.
We just win here, man.
No, because a lot of people, like we were talking about off air, but say that, Boston sports fans have basically been calling Boston sports fans racist for cheering for white players instead of black players, where that's not true at all.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Not even
Kevin
close.
Durant, Boogie Cousins come to mind.
Those two, we wanted them as free agents,
Yeah.
and we discussed it earlier before we went on. Is that Boston fans are number one, the best fans, but they're also very informed. So very informed about how we do things. Very informed about free agents. We have two major Boston sports stations radio stations here in Boston, and they are constantly filled with information, updates and information. I get updates on my phone every 5 seconds from Bleacher Report that tells me pretty much everything that goes on.
Team Stream,
everywhere,
all those things.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And so we're just more informed. Yeah. And we know that Gordon Hayward's going to be a free agent, that we thought about Boogie Cousins. One
point we were thinking about Russell Westbrook, too. Although
Russell Westbrook.
The fact that
another thing came out yesterday that they said that Durant would have came here if Golden State won that series. And they said that he wouldn't have gone to Golden State.
Darn you, LeBron!
And the reason is because that he said he didn't want to go to a team where they thought that he was going just because they were winning and that he wanted to just jump on the bandwagon because they were winning.
People still think that anyway, but that's
what are they doing now?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. So I guess he was this close to coming. Isn't that nice to hear?
Maybe if they hadn't sent Kelly Olynyk to the Hamptons, maybe that would have swayed the deal.
I know our buddy George was real happy.
Real happy about Kelly Olynyk.
Real happy with that.
Yeah.
But anyway, those are my three. I think some of them are kind of a little bit predictable, but
I think all three were things that I didn't even necessarily. Well, I mean, you think about them. I mean, those are definitely three predictions that are very possible with the way things are going. Obviously, we'll
maybe a little too predictable. Yes.
But obviously, we'll have to wait and see. Like with all of our predictions, we'll have to wait and see what happens. So, Kyle, I want to throw it over to you now. What are your... I'm sure your predictions are going to be very interesting. So I'm anxious to hear them. So why don't you give us your...
So Star Wars, Star Trek, and what else?
I'm having a hopeful future for DC. Hopefully Justice League may top Batman v Superman. I don't know. That's a whole other episode we're going to get into.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I went there.
It wouldn't be an episode. It wouldn't be the start of 2017 without you.
Always. Of course, I just want to predict how this time, Superman is not officially dead, as we saw in Batman v Superman. Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry. Okay, anyways.
I didn't even see it.
Sorry.
Oh, not that I was going to, but anyway.
All right. What are your three sports predictions for 2017?
He was very specific about sports.
Oh, so specific. Number one, I have a feeling, a number you may share this with me. I have a feeling the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl this year. I do have high hopes for them. I know there are some other really good teams out there, but I just think, just my gut feeling, I just think the Patriots are gonna be in the Super Bowl. They'll have a kick-ass halftime show, hopefully.
Who are they playing?
Seahawks.
Wow.
Ooh,
okay. Wow.
That's actually that might actually be all that far off.
Not far off. Nope, not at all.
I say right now I'm going to go on record and say Patriots Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
Patriots versus Seahawks. Jack White does the halftime show. Bam. Best
Who
Super
the hell
Bowl
is
ever.
Jack White?
The white stripes. Oh, someone's got to educate you two guys in music. Okay, never mind. We're going. That's
Wait,
very
is he the
sad.
singer for White
Very
Stripes?
sad. Yes. Jack White, Meg White. No. Oh, very.
I know Seven Nation Army.
Yeah, that's White Stripes. Okay, so you're getting there. You're getting there.
Is that somewhere where you bring clothes or something?
Salvation Army. Sorry. By the way, first Seven Nation Army reference ever on our show, and also the first Salvation Army reference on the show.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, the Seven Nation and the Salvation are a little different. Just a little bit.
All I heard is the two words put together, and I heard Salvation Army, so that's... It's just right here and over here.
Hold me back.
It's the acoustics of the room.
Something going on here.
Probably my voice. I tend to slur things together sometimes. I'll admit that. I'll admit it.
What is happening? I don't know.
Wow.
All right.
That's usually how I talk. So, anyways,
Should lay off the Jack and Coke, man, before we go on.
you're supposed to know about that.
Sorry.
But it's rum and coke. But anyways,
Anyway, what's your second prediction before we go completely off the rails?
I think we're pretty
We're
close.
pretty close. We're like right teetering on the edge.
We are so close to the rail, the third rail, actually, in a minute.
very much, yeah. Just like that scene in, Snowpiercer. But anyways, that's not a comic book reference. It's a movie reference. It's not a comic book. Well, actually, it might be a graphic novel. Anyways, so second prediction.
Oh boy.
I haven't really gotten this far actually in the thinking process of the prediction. I'm gonna say Montreal's gonna at least make the playoffs this year in hockey. So
Montreal who? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh!
Heat on the ice. Ooh. Anyways,
Gotta get some oil for that burn, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got some ointment over here.
So.
No, it's over here.
So yeah, I think they'll at least make it to the playoffs. I think.
I don't even know how Montreal's doing this year.
I don't know. All I know is the Bruins beat them 1-0 this year so far.
All right, well, while you're making that prediction, I'm actually going to look up how Montreal's doing. Because from what we know, they're in last place right now.
No,
Anyway.
I think they're doing fairly well.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure.
I think they're at least going to do the playoffs. If not, maybe.
Live in-show
We'll see what happens
research
if
going
they-
on right now, folks.
Cannot believe the apple has not exploded already with his Montreal thing.
I can't believe you haven't exploded
No,
with the Canadians. That's 2 episodes in a row that he's brought up the Canadians.
No.
Okay, I'm all right.
Right.
Give me that Jack and Coke, will you?
Yeah, Montreal is, by the way, in first place in the Atlantic Division.
Yeah.
They actually, if I'm not mistaken, they actually have the best record in the East right now. So, not that we're not.
Hence my prediction.
Oh no, it's the
My first
second behind Columbus, but still, I mean they are.
Columbus has won what is it, 16 straight, something like that.
Yeah, but they're doing. Montreal is doing pretty well, I must say, which is disappointing to admit, but.
I'll admit it.
And then what's your... so Montreal's going to make the playoffs. What's your third prediction?
Third prediction? Oh, man.
He's thinking about it right now.
No, I'm not. I totally had it prepared. I just forgot it. My note card,
Hey, you know what? I typed up my predictions, so I was on the ball today.
He typed it up. Excuse us.
Well, you have an excuse.
Whoa.
We just figured out you were coming on last night.
Yeah, last night at like 11 o'clock.
Spoiler alert, Doug literally was booked for this episode like less than 12 hours.
Yeah.
Less than 24 hours
Yes,
ago.
less than 24 hours ago, and I had 3 predictions.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people tried to book him, but we got him first, so yeah.
I know I was out there a little bit, but
we had to outbid Seth Meyers and Jimmy
ESPN.
Fallon by Sports Center.
All right. I'd probably go to that. I don't know if I. Wait a minute, I gotta go, guys.
It's like, wait. Second thoughts. All right. Predictions.
Dude, we were trying to waste some time for you.
Anything.
I don't know. I guess I'll just go with Doug's prediction. Red Sox win the World Series. So, or at least Red Sox versus Cubs. I think that would be really cool. I think I'll go with that. I think that'd be a really neat kind of just versus head to head. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So, yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Good
job.
Thank you.
All
I'm so
right.
glad I enlightened.
By the way, I just copywrote that. So you can't really do it. Oh, you gotta pay me. Those predictions are copywritten. Good.
All right, so I guess I will go now. My first
Do
prediction,
you need your sheet?
just to get out of the way. No, I actually remember them.
Oh, you memorized
I
them.
memorized.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. Sure.
Alright.
And by the way, I just like all of our predictions have kind of been locally based. I'll just say that mine are kind of local sports based as well. My first is kind of piggybacking off of what Kyle said. I also think that the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl.
I kind of took that one from Robbie, so.
I just don't see. By the way, I got my Super Bowl champion shirt on from 2014, so maybe hopefully a little bit of foreboding of what's going to happen. But I just don't see a team in the AFC, especially now that Oakland is down to their third-string quarterback.
He's like 12 years old.
He's a rookie.
Like got him from like elementary school or something. I have never ever heard of this guy.
I know he played at Michigan State, I believe.
I know he played at Michigan State. I still haven't heard of him. Like I watched the Michigan State games, but still, I've never heard of him.
But so Oakland basically went from being like Super Bowl contender to not even going to make it out of the first round.
I don't think they're going to make it out of the first round.
Yeah.
Not with the quarterback they have.
And that's saying something because they're playing Houston, who is... we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Patriots... I mean, just looking at the AFC and the way it sets up, yes, could either Pittsburgh or Kansas City give them a game in the AFC title game? Sure. Do I personally think that they... Am I personally nervous that they can't beat either of those teams? No. I think that they...
You notice he's answering his own questions?
I think that they can easily...
Go.
Yeah, so
He's a man of many times.
why are we here? Let's go, Kyle. We're
All right.
Yeah, I think that the Patriots will play Dallas in the Super Bowl, and I think that they'll win.
I wanted to ask you one question that's been brought up in
Yeah.
at least the last week or so, is that everybody thinks that the people I've heard of on radio have said, people in the NFC and some other people from Pittsburgh, people who are Pittsburgh fans, people who are other teams in the AFC and NFC.
Yeah.
Other fans of those teams have said that the road to 14-2 has been an easy road, and that we had a very easy schedule. That the AFC has been terrible for years, and that I heard an ESPN analyst overnight say that the Patriots, the reason that they've been so good the last 17 years or so. 15 years, whatever it is the fact that the road to where they're going in the AFC hasn't been good. The Jets haven't been good ever since Bill Belichick left 17 years ago. The Bills haven't been good.
You told me the Jets were amazing during that Christmas Eve game, right? Oh wait.
Yeah, no. I mean, no. They have beaten New England, but I'm just saying in general. They're saying, and they're also talking about Brady's record too. They're talking about how Brady played really easy teams, and that's why he has so many. That's why he has over 200 wins. And
you know what I say to that? They hate us because they ain't us. That's right.
Yeah.
Mic drop. I mean, like, our schedule is our schedule, and
Correct.
It doesn't matter who we're playing. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. I mean, Bill Belichick is Bill Belichick. And Tom Brady is Tom Brady. I mean, no matter who they're playing.
Are we sure? Because I thought Tom Belichick? No.
Oh.
Bill Brady?
Bill Brady.
Wait a minute. They're kind of interchangeable, but not really.
No, but like,
anyway, I understand what you're saying.
No, my point is that like they are ready no matter who they're playing, no matter what the records are, stuff like that. I mean, I don't think the schedule doesn't really matter. I mean, we can't pick our schedule. How can we foresee that Arizona was going to have a sucky year this year? How can we have predicted that Baltimore and Denver were all going to be? I guess Denver you kind of could have predicted, but Baltimore. I mean, Flacco's always been very tough on us, and the whole Baltimore team has always given the Patriots tough games. I mean.
And they also talk about any given Sunday, which means that any team, really bad Jets team who doesn't have anything
they almost beat the Patriots in New York.
I know. Exactly. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. I think when I heard it, it just goes to the same kind of issue as, we win, they lose, and they just get upset because we win and they lose.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. We don't make the schedule.
Yeah.
Believe me, if we made the schedule, we'd play the Jets 40 times?
16 weeks.
Yeah, 16 weeks, Jets every week. I mean, they got to win something.
Jets and Bills each week.
Yeah, 14-2. Jets win 2 games, we win 14. There we go. But we don't make the schedule, so we don't have anything to do with that.
I just think that people always love to hate the Patriots. They have for years, and when we're holding up that 5th Lombardi trophy, we'll get to laugh right back in their faces. So
I agree.
So my second prediction, again, is sort of has to do with what's been talked about already, and that's it's Celtics related. I think the Celtics are going to win a playoff series this year. Oh. I think with the pieces they've already added with Horford and maybe some pieces coming down the road, I like the way Isaiah Thomas is playing. I mean, 52 points the other night against Miami. Then follows it up with 15, a record high 15 assists.
I think he sleeps, he's like this, and all of a sudden they go in back of him and wind him up, and all of a sudden he goes, and he doesn't stop until the end of the game.
Yeah.
Do you know 29 points in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Almost 30 points in one quarter. That's outrageous.
It's amazing. I mean,
and they're still saying he's an off the bench player. Yeah. They just will not give him the people that are critics will, except for this one that won't. This one is a couple ex-players that have said that he's just amazing and he deserves whatever accolades he's getting now. But the issue is that he's not an off the bench player now. He's an
established starter.
Starter now. Well, I don't care what people say.
Yeah, but no, I think the Celtics, if they play the way I believe that they're capable of playing, and also just looking at the past couple of years, sort of the upward trajectory that they seem to be on. They got swept by Cleveland, then they won a couple games against Atlanta. I just think that, especially with Horford in the mix, I just feel like this year it's their time to finally at least get through the first round of the playoffs. And we said this when they signed Horford, is that now that they are an instant contender to at least make it to the Eastern Conference semifinals, which I still think they have the ability to do. I know they've been sort of up and down this year, and there's been various issues.
I think more up than down, but
yeah. But I feel like definitely more up than the Bruins. Let's put it that way.
My 101-year-old grandmother can play better than the Bruins right now.
But I feel like maybe I'm stepping out a little bit of the ledge. I don't know, but I do feel like the Celtics will win a playoff series this year. We'll win at least the first round series.
I think it's a great prediction. I think they have an even better chance if they get a couple of pieces.
Yeah,
they even have a better chance of even winning a second round of the playoffs. Also, I don't think they're championship ready yet, but I think they definitely have the pieces to go. It should be interesting if once there is pieces that Trader Danny, watch your coffee, because he'll trade that too. He'll trade anything he can get his hands on. That's why you have to lock your office at the facility.
Hey, Danny Ainge lives in Wellesley, so we better be.
Oh man!
Wait, he's here now.
He's up.
You want to take the couch?
On the floor, talking sports now.
He's taking the couch. We got to move over to the other one, which, by the way, is a love seat.
Yeah.
So love seat. It's smaller.
On someone's lap, or someone's got to sit on the.
It's smaller, yeah. So it's smaller. So hopefully, we won't take that one. I haven't taken that one.
Sorry, Kyle, your camera bag.
But it should be
going with it.
Should be kind of interesting what pieces he gives up for whatever talent that he wants to come in.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out in my mind. I said yesterday that as far as I'm concerned, there's only two players that I would say absolutely not going to happen.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas is one. Is Avery... Oh, no, Horford. Al Horford is the second.
Yes, and the third would probably be an Avery Bradley type.
Yeah, I think
because Avery Bradley
I completely agree with you on that. I think that Horford and Horford and Thomas are untradeable at this point, especially Horford because they just signed him this past offseason.
But from what I hear, there is nobody that is safe. I mean, what I'm hearing out there by Gary Washburn and a couple other the insiders are saying that there's absolutely nobody, even Isaiah Thomas, is out there.
You'd have to get one heck of a player for me to be okay with them trading Isaiah Thomas.
To get a real good player back.
But I think even with what the Celtics have now, like I said, and especially if they can add a couple more pieces, great. But even what they have right now, I just, like I said, I think that they can win at least one series. I'm not predicting that they're going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals or the NBA Finals or anything that dramatic, but I think they will win a series this year. My final prediction also has something to do with kind of what Doug was talking about earlier with the Red Sox. I think John Farrell will still be manager of the Red Sox when the calendar flips to 2018. I know there are a lot of people out there who the last couple of years especially have wanted John Farrell out the door on many occasions. I know that a lot of people don't necessarily like the way he manages games or handles in-game management, so to speak.
Had his moments.
And I could see their
just
points.
Like everybody else.
Yeah, and I could see their points to a certain extent. But I just think with the pieces, I mean, it seems like the Sox ownership and Dave Dombrowski are very much behind John Farrell from what they've been saying. The fact they picked up his contract options and all that stuff. I just don't see him, especially with what they've got now with Chris Sale. I think that's
going to win. They're going to start winning.
Exactly.
Keep winning. So
I mean,
his job's not going to be in jeopardy.
I think they're going to catapult off of what they did this year, making the playoffs. I think with Sale, like you said, taking some of that pressure off of Price and Porcello.
Yeah.
I think that they have a very good shot at going to the World Series this year, and like Doug just said, that that's basically going to guarantee that John Farrell will be here when the calendar flips to 2018.
I want to ask you about Sandoval. What do you think?
I like
the question.
No, I think it's a valid question. I like the fact that he's actually starting to take things seriously in terms of his weight and physically. I like the fact that he dropped, I think it was like 20 pounds or something like that while he was...
looks pretty good in that picture.
Yeah, he actually looks a lot better than he did at the picture at the start of spring training last year.
Yeah. Well, he's already admitted that he was not...
Yeah, he did not
completely
have a great
serious, and he had a terrible offseason where he just kind of let himself go. And
I mean, I would love to see the Pablo Sandoval that we saw... in San Francisco, especially in the world when they won the World Series against
20 pounds lighter too.
Yeah, I would,
because he was heavy. He was heavy in there too. So.
I would love to see him come back and be the same player he was in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Do I think it's gonna fully happen? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah,
it's there to see what happens in spring training. And again, not really time for spring training yet, or really spring training.
The crazy thing is, it's only about a month away from pitchers and catchers.
Right, exactly.
So, it's fast approaching.
It's coming up.
It's creeping up on us. But Pablo Sandoval. Obviously they're going to have to move some things around here for Ortiz's retirement. They did get Mitch Moreland from Cleveland
for first base.
For first base, that probably means Hanley. We may be seeing Hanley at DH. Which I'm not necessarily against.
He's a great hitter.
Yeah, Hanley tore the cover off the ball last season.
He actually played a darn good first base too. He was really very good at first base. Not that that's a hard position to play. Again, my 101 grandmother could probably play first base for any team, but it's not a really hard position. Right. But he did take it on. And I think he did fairly well, but he does hit the cover off the ball.
The one thing I like that Dombrowski did is the fact that he was able to get Thornburg and Tyler Thornburg, reliever from Milwaukee, right?
Yeah, it's Milwaukee.
The fact that he was able to get him and Chris Sale for one major league player, Travis Shaw, and then a couple of prospects,
who we don't know anything about.
Yeah, is in my opinion a pretty big size steal. Just the fact that you get a proven, ace pitcher who's a left-hander too, and you don't have many lefty aces, in baseball, let alone on the Red Sox. I mean,
we got a lot of lefties in our rotation, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I mean, that used to matter a long time ago, but now it doesn't matter now. I mean,
But
people go out and pitch, they pitch.
Right.
It doesn't matter which way they pitch.
But the fact that they got him and Thornburg for basically Travis Shaw is a pretty.
not an everyday player.
I'll take it. And that's why I could foresee Sandoval perhaps moving back into third base, because obviously Shaw played third, and so now they're going to be looking for somebody to fill that spot.
Right. I think they still need one more.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens with Brock. But Brock Holt
even to add
mostly the outfield, mostly been the outfield anyway.
So they need an infielder, kind of a guy coming off the bench, kind of infielder guy, just in case Sandoval, he stubs a toe or something, or
which has been known to happen.
Gets a nail,
hangnail, yeah.
My hair is just not right,
But like I said, I like the way this Red Sox team is stacking up, and I think with the success that I hope they have in 2017 means that John Farrell will be sticking around. By the way, I personally like John Farrell. I'm not gonna lie or sugarcoat
all the tweets. I mean, all the stuff that we've gone back and forth with over the summer has been, I like John Farrell. I like John Farrell. I like John Farrell. Okay, you like John Farrell? Got it.
No, I do.
So,
I mean, I don't make any qualms about it. I think that he's done some. I think he's done some great things. Granted, he has had a lot of talent, especially the 2013 team. That team sort of fit together very well. But I just like what he's done. But I think he'll stay. I think he'll stick around.
I think the big controversy is that giving up the number one prospect.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly, and that's what everybody keeps. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen.
He's not a proven commodity. He's not something. He came up and he struck out how many times? Like 29 times, 23 times.
In a row. He struck out 19 times in a row.
So how does that make him a major league player?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It makes him a prospect.
Sale is somebody that can do it, that can pitch now. You don't have to wait 3 or 4 years for him to develop.
Exactly. And what I like about Dombrowski is that when he goes out and wants
he's
somebody,
he's not afraid.
He's not afraid to give up the farm if
he's
he needs
not like
to go out and get
Charrington or
somebody.
Epstein who needed. We're afraid to give up prospects because we got to develop them. No, he's a win now type of guy, which is what I like.
He's so nervous. Yeah, they're so nervous about the prospect list starting to dwindle. But that's going to happen. But the issue is that they are going to bring prospects back in. They are going to have some prospects, and they still have a number of top 10, top 20 prospects that are still developing, that could develop into top 10 or top 5 prospects.
Yeah,
so they still have those guys that they can work on also. Everybody's like, oh my goodness, we're giving away the farm. Okay, yeah, you got Chris Sale. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
But like I said, I mean, in terms of the Sox and all 4 major Boston sports teams, I think 2017 is shaping up to be a very, if nothing else, exciting year. I mean, as it always is around here, but I think 2017 in particular, just looking at, like I said, the way the teams are setting up, I think it's going to be a fun year. I think there's going to be a lot of fun stuff to watch coming out of these teams over the next 12 months. So now...
Except Montreal.
Yeah, except Montreal.
Sorry.
But
throw that in there.
But so now we're going to move on to the end portion of our episode, just sort of our final words, our final monologues. First monologue of 2017. Let's see if Kyle can actually thought of anything this time. But Doug, again, you are our special guest. So, any final words or anything else you want to say?
Kyle was going first. Kyle was going. I thought you were setting Kyle up there for a second. Okay, not ready. Yes, exactly. Terrific. Where's Jimmy Fallon? Where did he go? Oh, sorry. Final words. I'm looking forward to 2017. I think it's going to be. An interesting year. I think our predictions are going to be pretty darn close. I'm glad you wrote them down because I'd like to see how right we are or how wrong we are. And especially in the next 12 months, I think it'll be...
a lot of these predictions are probably becoming sooner now
sooner, next 3 or 4 weeks,
months,
right?
Yeah,
right, exactly. But I mean, I think the predictions were awesome, and I think it's going to be a great sports year, and I'm certainly looking forward to spring training. But I'm also looking forward to seeing how the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl, and the prediction of the Celtics. Trader Danny, hopefully not taking this couch, but Trader Danny doing something, seeing what we can do to further keep going and furthering ourselves in the playoffs, and the Red Sox coming up, and hopefully seeing something with the Bruins. Montreal stinks. So so hopefully that's I'm really looking forward to
throwing
it.
stones.
Yeah, I'm not throwing anything at Kyle at all. At all. Montreal. Sorry.
Whoa, that was a big one.
Watch that one. That's a boulder. I got a bigger one in a few minutes. That's going to knock you out.
But
yeah, so I'm looking forward to 2017. Should be good.
But Kyle, what is your final words for our first episode of 2017?
So here's the thing: 2017. I think it's going to have a lot of hits, maybe some misses along the way. I am a little worried about the Justice League coming up. I don't know if Zack Snyder can do Superman right. I think Blade Runner can do okay because we talked about how awesome the Canadians were, and Canadian director Denis Villeneuve will, I think, take that series to another level. So
is he French?
Oh yeah, French Canadian.
Oh, please.
So I think it's going to be very interesting. It has, like I said before, it's going to have some good movies and some bad. Oh, we're talking about sports, right? Oh, okay. Go Boston.
That's
I was about to say, Doug, do you want to be a permanent co-host on this show?
Show down the street, I think, is on the Spider-Man and all that TV movie stuff.
By the way, if Kyle's not here on the next episode, are you dead?
He said go Boston.
Yeah, no.
Even the Bruins?
Montreal Sox. Oh, sorry.
Not that part of Boston. Nah, sorry, not the part of Boston. Nah.
Which part?
What part of Boston? Yeah.
East part of Boston.
The East?
Easty?
East Boston?
East Boston?
Chill.
The Bruins don't even play
It's a
East
cold
Boston.
town. I'm just leading you guys into a whole other comic book reference, just so you know. So.
I lift things up and I pick them up and I lift them and I put them down.
Pick things up and I put them down. Alright, but for my, again, final thoughts here as, again, we wrap up the first episode of 2017.
Nice.
You liked it?
Is actually not pro sports related, shockingly. Well, I do think 2017 is going to be a great year for the Boston sports teams. I'm very excited about an event that's actually just coming up this weekend for our hometown Wellesley High girls and boys basketball team. They're going to be playing at TD Garden that's coming
nice.
Sunday as part of the Good Sports Invitational. It's like
that's
a day-long day of high school basketball. I think there's like 7 or 8 games on the Garden Parquet floor throughout the day on Sunday. The girls are going to be playing at 11 a.m. against Lincoln Sudbury. And then the boys are going to be playing right after that at approximately 12:30 against arch rival Needham. So that's always going to be...
Why do the girls get to go first?
Title IX.
I just thought I'd ask. I wasn't thinking that there was an answer to the question. But.
I think it has to do with like a chivalry kind of thing,
Oh, that's what it is.
Okay, before we dig ourselves into an even deeper hole.
Now they're going to say we're sexist at this point, right?
Yeah, seriously.
Boston is sexist and they're also...
That's going to be a whole other explosion on Twitter, right?
We're just totally
By the way, the views expressed in this program do not necessarily reflect the views of all other Boston sports fans. We're not sexist, we're not racist. But
and we like all sports, including NASCAR.
Equally, except for golf.
Equal.
Curling's our favorite, actually. So
golf. Yes, that should have been my last thing. The golf thing. They have a morning golf show. What is up with that?
Like This is my reaction to a morning golf show.
The match is on.
It's not getting very good ratings.
Yeah.
Everybody's falling asleep.
But yeah, like I said, just very excited. The girls actually played on the Garden floor last year as part of this tournament, beat Needham, and the boys played there a couple of years ago, beat St. John's Prep. And it's actually funny, Kyle, because the last time you and I, the one only time you and I saw Wellesley play together, or the Wellesley girls, I should say, play together at TD Garden, was against Lincoln Sudbury in the state semifinals all the way back in 2008. And that's who they're playing on Sunday, so it should be a good time. Go Raiders! You know, again, I know I'll be there broadcasting the game, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, so that should be a ton of fun, and again, hoping for a clean sweep of Raider victories on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, if you're going to be there, then
you
gotta win. You know?
Yeah, they've won. Every time I've seen a Raider basketball team play at TD Garden, it's been only 3 times, but they've won all 3. So
there you go.
I'd like to think I'm a good luck charm. But yeah, so that's
the next Johnny Most right here.
Exactly. Yeah. Mike Gorman, I'm coming for you.
Mike Gorman, yeah.
But yeah, so that's going to wrap up again our first installment of On the Couch Talking Sports in the new year. Again, Doug, always appreciate you coming on. We had a great time as always, and thank you for joining us, and we'll hope to have you back again soon.
Yeah, better, man, because I want to break the record, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to be on top.
I am the greatest!
I'm the greatest. Yes, I am. Too bad I'm dead. Oh, sorry.
Oh, God.
Sorry, it was great.
Continuing to dig that
We don't have enough. Oh, yeah, there we go. Again, there we go. We don't have enough boxing talk around here?
Yeah, that's a good point. We did do wrestling episode. We should do a boxing episode at some point.
Boxing.
There is no boxing.
No, we did. I will say this though. We did discuss the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight when it happens.
That's right.
There is no boxing.
There is no sport called boxing. It's just a myth.
It's just it's not real.
It's a story. It's a tall tale.
But anyway, Doug, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me again, guys. I really enjoyed it and look forward to coming on again.
Excellent. So.
And Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Not that we belabored the point, but Happy New Year, everybody. And we can't wait to continue to bring you even more sports talk on the couch as we enter the year 2017. So, as always, for Kyle and for Doug, I'm Robbie signing off here for On the Couch Talking Sports. We will see you next time, everybody. Good night. All right, so does everybody have their 3 predictions?
Sure. Oh, shoot. Was I supposed to? Yeah, I have to.
I was about to say. You were telling me earlier today.
I told you last night I had like 2 already.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, mine are crazy. It's all about NASCAR.
Mine are... They're going to be something.
It's all about NASCAR and WWF. Actually, do you know the Golf Channel has a morning show now?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I watch it every
you know what? You don't need to shoot me. I'm just going to go shoot myself.
It's like called the Morning Putt or something. I don't know what it's called. But I'm like, seriously? Really? The Golf Channel now has a
Could they make golf any more boring?
Just when you thought golf couldn't get any more boring, they did.
It's a morning show now. So yes, they did.
Eat breakfast and be totally bored. Hello, Doug.